And welcome everyone to a Big Ten Network chat. I'm Andy Katz, pleased to be joined by Eric Ayala from Maryland. And Eric, you have some pretty big shoes to fill. You played alongside Anthony Cowan Jr. quite a bit last season, but he's now gone. His senior season's over. You guys want to share the Big Ten regular season title last season.
Yes,
so
sir.
how do you shoulder all that responsibility of taking over for Anthony?
Replacing Anthony isn't the easiest thing. We all know, what he's done for our program and just the player that he is. And, he's going to be in the rafters here at the University of Maryland. And, I think I've had the experience. I got to play point guard some with Anthony and just playing alongside him. Learned a lot from him, my 2 years here with him. And I would say, my teammates and my coaches, helped me out a lot. Coach Terps, he's always in my ear. My teammates, our leaders, Aaron, Daryl, guys like those type of guys, helping me out a lot. And, just trying to make the easiest transition that I can, taking one day at a time.
Yeah, I mean, I've called a bunch of your games, and I love that you were sort of that compliment, but you always knew that you had him.
Yeah.
So it was the two of you, and he had you, by the way, as well.
Sure.
So without him, who can become, if for lack of a better term, if you were Batman and Robin, who can become, you have to ascend to Batman, who can become your Robin and also benefit off of your play and vice versa?
I think we got a lot of pieces on this team. I wouldn't say, me, Batman, and, kind of that deal is just, collective effort. We got some new incoming freshmen, Quan Smart, Marcus Dockery, and then, of course, Aaron Wiggins, Daryl Marcel, Dante Scott, Hakeem Hart, all those guys are, we all gonna have to step our games up, with Sticks and Anthony Liebman, they were a big much punch of our, our offense and everything we did. And, we all gonna have to step up this year.
Eric, you always still have to stay in your lane. And we're seeing that certainly in watching the NBA playoffs that, players that excel on what they do best. Now, even though Anthony won't be there, no one should expect you to do everything he did. You have to still do what you can excel at. So what do you think that is at its best?
Just being aggressive, getting my teammates involved, being a leader, and just impacting the game in every way I can. On the defensive end, I think I got a high IQ, so being able to just understand the game, knowing where guys supposed to be, using my voice, talking, and just being an all-around leader. I think I can score the ball, I can pass the ball, and being effective on both ends of the floor. On my size, I think I could guard multiple positions. So just being versatile in the way I play.
So look, we are in uncharted territory, but hearing that the season was going to start on November 25th, just knowing the date, how did that change sort of the mood and the energy around the program?
It all happened so fast, just everything with the season coming up. It was, with the global pandemic we in, that news for us was, we was practicing and going as if, we were still having a season. Coach Terps had us in the gym, every day, and we were all preparing for it. Nobody kind of took no days off, and it was just a blessing to be able to have the opportunity, to go out there and play, whether it's in front of fans or not. And I think we all here to just try to get back to where we was at and being Big Ten champions and stuff.
So we know football is coming back as well, but all that responsibility is going to be on you. Not you necessarily personally, but yes, but I mean, collectively, you, in terms of responsibility to make sure these seasons happen, whether it's football, basketball, women's basketball. How much are you and your teammates feeling that responsibility of, not going out, not partying, making sure that, not that you would do that before, but, just making sure that you're taking care of business to ensure that you guys are safe and healthy to have this kind of season?
It's definitely a sacrifice. I think we all have to put a lot of things that we're used to aside. It's for the better of everybody. We all have seasons that we want to play. And I think we lead a bigger community. I think, students around campus, they see us and, they kind of see us doing the right thing. It would make them do the same. And like you said, we do kind of control, the fate of how things go. And sorry. And, just doing the right thing, staying away from parties, staying inside, keeping our bubble, our trainer, Coach Matt, he always says, control your bubble. So, just being safe in the way we move and, just following the guidelines that our coaches and the University of Maryland has given to us.
Eric, one last thing. What have you learned from watching the NBA and how they've handled themselves COVID related, and also in a social justice manner, and how they've used their voice and have felt empowered to speak up? Because once the NBA season's over, it's going to be your turn, as in you, a college basketball player, to take the stage.
It's something that we've talked about a lot as a program. Coach Turgeon has kind of led us in, Zoom calls that we've done, throughout the summer and even till now, in conversations, and allowing us to speak our minds and, just bring some sort of comfort to our program and just knowing everything that's going on. Recently, we had conversations about wearing patches on our jerseys, and I think as we go on, more things have come about in terms of us being able to use our platforms and speak on those type of things. But I'm sure it would be a collective group thing, and us coming together and trying to figure that out. But like I said, Coach Sturgeon he's been awesome in helping us and making sure that, we get to use our voice and, in our little group settings and stuff.
Well, Eric, can't wait to see you guys on the floor. Stay safe, and we'll talk soon.
Yes, sir. Thank you.